What's up, everybody? Cliff Braun here in Colombia. That's right, not Columbus, Ohio, Colombia, South America. And nobody can spell it right. They always do it with a W. Check this out. This is the world's most expensive crypto card program. This is a $50,000 solid gold card with real diamonds, insured by Lloyd's of London. I think it's insured 100% the first time you lose it, then 50% the second time, and then third time. Good luck, buddy. But people always are talking about what's the cheapest card. Here's the most expensive card. Then I've got another one, a black metal card from the same company that's really cool. Then here I've got the basic crypto.com card. Actually, not the basic one. I think I had to stake $50,000. Thank God, before the whole FTX debacle, right? I think I staked 50 grand or whatever it was to get this purplish one. The next level up, if I would have put in like 60 or 100 grand, I would have got the white opal card. And I was very tempted to do that because I'm shallow and pretentious. But I thought I've already got the world's best card. So, didn't need it. But people are always asking me, what's the right card to get? And the answer is it depends, because are you going to be in America? Are you going to be international? Do you need it for ATM? Like, what exactly do you need? Some of these card programs have a bank opportunity attached where you can get a bank account. And so are you going to be heavy on the banking side, heavy on the crypto side? A lot of these programs won't work at ATMs. So you really got to look at it. I think the funniest thing is most people choose their card program based on price when the average, crypto account, the average person is spending $350 a month. And they'll sit there and they'll spend weeks, studying all these exchanges, trying to see what the best price is. And if they're buying and selling 300 bucks, what's 4% versus 5% really matter? I mean, we're talking about pennies here. And the other thing is, when you look at these card programs, they're changing their prices all the time. And so when I first got into this business, and I've signed accounts with, $3 billion companies, lots of multi-million dollar companies, thousands of individuals. I mean, I've been full-time in this space for almost 6 years now. And I find it interesting that people are always looking at prices, and prices are really not the most important thing. The most important thing is that it works in your country and that they're bullish on customer service. I mean, the fees are important, but the fees can also be hidden. And so a lot of times it looks like you're getting no fee, like buy and sell crypto, no fee. But usually there's a fee to purchase. Then there's the price that you're purchasing crypto for. Remember, they're going to be always making money on you somewhere. And there's something called the spread. And so let's say Bitcoin's 29,000. Well, when you sell Bitcoin, you're going to sell it for like 28,500. You're always going to sell it for a little bit less than it's worth. And when you buy Bitcoin, you're always going to be buying it for a little bit more. And so the difference between the real price and the price that you're getting is called the spread. And so a lot of times it looks like, wow, no fees, but they have a really wide spread. Remember, the wider the spread, the worse it is for you, the better it is for the exchange. And so whether they're getting you on the spread, or they're getting you on a flat fee, or they're getting you on percentage points, remember, if you buy and sell crypto under $10, a lot of times there's like a $10 transaction fee. And so then people are like, oh my God, it's too soon to use Bitcoin. It's 10%. No, it's probably somewhere between 1% and 4% is pretty standard. You probably got a $10 transaction fee because it was under 100 bucks. If you sold $1,000 of Bitcoin, they wouldn't charge you 100 bucks. So what is the norm? Somewhere between 1% and 4% is normal. If you can find a card program that's 1% or 2%, that's great. But just remember, the cheaper the fee is, probably the wider the spread. It's almost like when you're in New York and they have that game and they put something under these walnuts and they're moving everything around. It's no secret. Banks make all their money off hidden fees. And guess what? So do exchanges. So at the end of the day, you want to find an exchange that's going to work in your area. You can pull money out of the ATM, and it's got a great user experience, and they've got a nice card program. And fees, to me, really isn't like the most important thing. All those other things are important. And one last thing, if it looks too good to be true, it probably is. I've got an entire drawer filled of cards that don't work anymore because a lot of card programs, they're trying to go out there and there's like this arms race to capture the marketplace. And so they'll offer like free everything. That's always a huge red flag to me because banking isn't free and providing a card program isn't free and exchanges don't work for free. They all have to make money to stay in business. And so what they do is they convince investors, we're going to offer a whole bunch of really cool services. We're going to do it for free. And that's great for a while. They get really big. They get kind of famous. And then eventually they have to put all the fees back in, same as everybody else. And then everybody starts quitting, and then the investors pull out, and the card program is done. And I can't tell you how many people have lost cash and crypto on exchanges that have gone out of business. And so just remember, if it looks too good to be true, it probably is. You don't want the cheapest girlfriend. You don't want the cheapest clothes. You don't want to go to the cheapest restaurant. I mean, again, I brag all the time that I've got the world's most expensive crypto exchange and card, but we excel in a lot of really cool areas. But I've got probably 5 or 6 different crypto cards that I use because they're all good for different things. With some of them, I liquidate stable coins. With some of them, I use at the ATM. Some I use internationally. Some I use domestically. So you've just got to do a little research. You can always ask me questions. You can find me on Instagram at Cliff Braun. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Facebook. Oh my God, I'm always online. You won't have a hard time finding me.